Hello, Elle. It's good to see you again. I hear you're in for a hand massage as well as some acupressure treatments. Is that correct? Okay, so just gonna catch up with you a little from our last visit. Okay. So, same address? Okay. Okay. And any new allergies I should be aware of? Okay. And how's your home life going?
Good.
Good. Okay. And is there any specific concerns we'll be addressing today?
No?
No? Okay. Just for overall health then?
Yeah.
How's your sleep?
Good.
Okay. Are you getting a full 8 hours, or would you say 7 to 6?
Yeah, 8 hours.
Full 8 hours? Okay. Very good. All right. Okay. All right, Al. So we're going to get started with our usual procedure. As I'm sure you know by now, I like to just take some sage, and I'll just be cleaning the energy field around you. Okay. Yeah. Wonderful. So just go ahead and close your eyes for me. And while you close your eyes, I'm going to have you take deep breaths in for 3, hold, and then release for 3, okay? Okay. Let's begin. Very, very good. And again. Okay. Very good. And again. Wonderful. Very good. And again. Perfect. And let's take one more big one in together. Wonderful, Al. So, I like to just leave this going slightly during the session. Has a very nice smell, and also it's beneficial. It's just helping us keep everything clean, especially as we proceed and we examine the hands. It's going to really help us keep our energy, any negative things, far away from us, okay? Okay, so I'm going to begin with a little bit of sharper dull. I'm going to test out the areas of the hands that have some sensitivity. We're going to make sure that there's not a specific area I have to focus on today. Take this implement. It's a hand-carved piece of wood, and one end is sharp, the other end is a dull end. So I'm going to demonstrate both sides. I'd like you to tell me if there's a distinguishable difference between both of them, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the sharp side. This is the dull side. Do you feel a distinguishable difference? Alright, so we're going to begin. So I'm just going to take this hand, sharper dull, sharper dull,
Dull. Sharp. sharp, dull,
And here.
sharp, dull,
Wonderful. Right over here.
sharp,
And again.
dull,
And here.
sharp,
Here.
dull,
Once more.
sharp,
And again.
dull,
Last one.
sharp,
And there.
dull.
Okay, perfect. Now we're going to try the other hand here. Once again, sharp or dull.
Sharp,
And again.
dull,
And here.
sharp,
And here.
dull,
Once again.
sharp,
And again.
dull,
Here.
sharp,
Here.
dull, sharp, dull, sharp, dull, sharp, 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 dull.
Lovely. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. So normally I start out, I know, by doing a little bit more of a hand examination where we do the reflexology first, but what I'm going to do is massage your hands with a little bit of healing lotion because I am noticing some cracks. Actually, let me examine again. Yeah. Because I am noticing a lot of cracks on your hand, we're going to be using something a little bit stronger than this Gold Bond. Also, I find that sometimes lotions such as these can have a burning effect because in the top lists they have cetyl alcohol, which is what causes your hands to sting and or burn. So we're going to get something a lot more gelatinous and something to create almost a barrier between your skin and the elements around you, okay? This is called Bag Balm. And it's actually quite old, but it works very well. The company was founded a long, long time ago, so 1899. But they have just really great products for if your skin's dried out. I recommend something like this or something beeswax based. And beeswax really helps to lock in moisture. Something like this is just going to prevent any sort of dryness from occurring between the fingers. And right below the finger right here on the palm, because as you'll notice, these areas can get really dry, especially if you do a lot of dish handling, cleaning, using any sort of chemical agents. Those are the first areas of your hands to dry out. So, though this doesn't have the greatest smell, it is extremely effective. And its main ingredient is lanolin, so a little bit different from the beeswax, but it's still very effective. Very nice. Okay. And I'm just going to do this before we begin the reflexology. Because you will be putting on gloves, and I want to make sure that your hands are protected and they won't be further dried out, okay? Okay, very nice. Again, you have this great ring. We're just going to moisturize a little bit underneath it, which is extremely important as well. We don't want to neglect those areas either. But always be sure to push them right back down. Okay. So I have these brand new reflexology gloves. And they're great. They have all the areas listed out, so we don't have to worry about mapping anything. But for instance, it says nose here, head, temple, neck. So it's just a great guide around your hand. And then I'll be using some of these implements to really access those pressure points, okay? Okay. So let's put the glove on the corresponding hand. We'll use this one first. And wonderful, they fit great. Okay, a little bit snug, but that's okay. And this hand, perfect. Okay, so looking here, I want to make sure everything lines up nicely, that I have access to all these points, and that they're hitting the appropriate spot, okay? So it looks good. So I'm just going to begin over here. I'm really going to target some of these areas, like your lumbar. Now, is there any place on your body that you're having concern about, that you noticed?
My back.
Your back, okay. And is
Maybe
that
by the shoulders?
By the shoulders, all right. So we're really gonna work this area for the spine, because as I'm sure you're aware, your spine holds up the entirety of your body. The stronger the spine, the healthier the body. And shoulders are right here, this line on the palm. So I'm really going to target this area. And I'm just doing small circles along the ridge of the palm of your hand. Just to ease that shoulder pain. Wonderful. Perfect. And I'll do the wider side. Again, to maximize effectiveness. Okay. And your respiratory system right under here. Very important to take care of that. Okay. And we have your solar plexus right here. We just want to press, release, press, release. I'm going to move on to the knees. The kidney, to really stimulate, we're just going to press, release, press, and release. The adrenal gland, same thing, and release, and release. And the temple, this is a spot that you yourself should know, so it'll help relieve headaches right here. So press in there and release. So pretty much the tip of the entirety of the thumb will be your headache release point, okay? So right in the center here is head, side, closest towards the rest of your fingers, is temple, And this area right here is the nose. Well, it's like the nasal passages, so right in here. If you're feeling congestion, oh, and here's neck right here. And that goes right in with the shoulders. So we'll pay a little extra attention to that. Press and release. As well as lumbar, which is that middle area in your back. Helps hold your whole body up, so we'll give that some extra love. And colon. Gallbladder again. Liver. And your sinuses. And the sinuses are a great, important thing to rub out here because it is spring, which is allergy season in most places. So we really want to focus on that. Do you have any problems with allergies?
No.
Not really. Okay. Now eyes and ears. Okay. And your esophagus. Right over here. Hold. Release. Thyroid. Hold. And release. Stomach. Hold. Release. And bladder. Hold. Release. Wonderful. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and switch hands. And again, the first point I'm going to focus on is your shoulders, since you are experiencing such a hard time with those shoulders. Okay, small circles. And then focusing on the wider end here. Great. Okay, then we have the small intestine down here. Hold. And release. And your knees. Hold. Release. Gallbladder. Liver. Stomach. Neck. Spinal cord. Bladder. Release. Stomach. Okay. I'm gonna do nose. Temple. Again, always on the inside of your thumb. And the head. Right in the center. Okay. Then your respiratory system is right below the shoulders here. So we're going to press there. Lovely. Great. And then we're going to get your liver right over here. And the elbow. Hold. And the ears. The ear right here. Eye and heart. The eye and intestines. Sinuses. And the stomach. Okay. Get your lumbar again. And the knee. Okay. Now just take a deep breath in. And release. Good job. Okay. So just shake your hands out real fast. Shake that off. And we'll begin our hand massage. So I'm just going to remove these gloves. Okay. Alrighty. And I noticed your hands are already feeling much softer. They feel fantastic right now, so that's very good. So I'm just going to continue on with the hand care. And I have this coconut body butter. I'm seeing that. So we can do the old smell test here, okay? So take a whiff. That's option number 1. And option number 2. Which this one's nice, huh? Okay. And you'll notice both of these are nice, thick body butters. As you can tell, I'm a huge Trader Joe's fan. So this one's Cacao Oil Body Butter. And there's no harsh alcohols in this, so you won't face the same problems we do with the other lotion, where you have kind of like the burning sensation if you put that on cracked skin. Those lotions are better for maintaining healthy skin, but they are not great for healing it. So I'm just going to lotion up both hands first. And just let the other hand be able to sit with that lotion on it for a minute. And this is just a pink dragon fruit and jasmine scent, so it's a really nice scent. It's almost like, I don't know how to describe it, but very rich. There's a hint of fruit in there, but it's also quite androgynous. It's not a very feminine or masculine scent. It's just a beautiful scent. And I'll just start by rubbing this in to your arms. And then up on the thumbs. And just giving you a good once through here. In the center of the fingers. It's very important. Okay. And then put your elbow on the table like this. Okay. And, oh, I can feel the crack there. Okay. Okay, good. Very good. Okay. Next stand, please. So up on the arm again. Perfect. Okay. Okay. And this way. Less tension in this arm for sure. Okay. Are you right-handed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's why. Okay. And just want to encourage blood flow to the fingers, to the hands. That helps repair dry and damaged skin. So, good. All right. Then I'll just take my little tool here. We're going to work through the palm. Circles. That. This hand up. Circles. And then we'll pull down. Wonderful. And this massage should increase blood flow to the hand, stimulating healing, cell regeneration, just overall healthier hands. I hope you have a wonderful evening, Il, and thank you for joining me.